Alright, to understand how VectorShift works, I'll explain how to create a chatbot using it. First, we'll create a project and they'll provide us with a template. Don't worry, I'll show you how to modify this template however you like. We start with the general section, which includes an input field. In this case, we're sending text input as that's what we've selected, but the input could be anything else like audio, images, file lists, etc. Now, why do we have an explanation of outputs here? Why does it say output? Well, this is the output we'll receive from the input we just mentioned. It shows here that the output is text and of text type. This is the output from this specific box we have here. Then, if we had the chatbot and sent a message, this output, this intro text would be, we click run here, and when we input something like hello and hit run, that's what we'll send as input. This input text you see here will be sent to the database. The database is here called knowledge base. I've explained this. It's the database we've customized. What's this for? Well, if we have company info we want only this AI agent to know, we'd put it here. I've done a test. This database is empty, don't worry. But if you want a database for your company to answer questions correctly about it, you'd have it right there. It's that simple. Grab the database, drag it, select test type, and choose the input as shown here. Just drag the input from here to there and you've got the input automatically set up. Basically, the output would be the result of running this info through the database to find any match. Then, as you can see, we create a chat memory, which essentially tries to store information or reintegrate what we've been discussing in the chat for future responses. It states here that it allows AI to have conversations, references, or a conversation history. As you can see, the memory type is token buffer, which is the default when you drag it. So now we're connecting the message, chat message, knowledge info, and memory context, passing it all through an LLM. In this case, they've chosen ChatGPT as the LLM, but it could be any other. The LLM is essentially the AI that will provide us with the answer. And well, it's pretty straightforward to understand. Basically, it's instructions on how we'd utilize the LLM. And here, as you can see, we need to give it some instructions, basically how it should function. Here it says to answer questions based on context in a friendly yet professional manner. Use conversation history when relevant. Then there's the prompt, which is the message we're sending. This would be the role it assumes. And then we have the prompt. The prompt is essentially the question, the input. That is what we've sent from the user. The context is set after passing through the knowledge base. In other words, the knowledge base forms the context. Then we have the conversation history pulled from chat memory. As you can see, hovering over it provides the information. Next, we simply select the model. In this case, they've chosen the latest ChatGPT version. Here we're looking at the output. The output includes text, response, token count, input, etc. And finally, we have this output, where output data of different types from your workflow. As you can see, we mark the output here. In the general section, just drag an output and you're done. It's text type, simply showing the response from the AI. If I click run and type, hello, how are you? It'll respond based on the AI's answer. It says, hello, I'm well. Thanks for asking. How are you? I hope you enjoyed this chatbot tutorial. This chatbot can be integrated with any other tool, like WhatsApp or whatever you prefer. This way, we'd have a chatbot for WhatsApp or any platform.